shouldn't have probably used that name, but anyway, we did a lamb curry yesterday, which turned out to be less of a lamb curry, more of a lamb tagine, and that was because at that point I couldn't get my hands on a tandoori paste that I usually use. But the good news is that today I have it. Katie went and got it for me. She was away getting our kind of staples for the week. Got more onions, and we're going to do some tandoori chicken, some Bombay type potatoes, and a little bit of spiced onions that you would normally get from the Indian. So first of all, I'm going to chop this onion up. You might notice there's a little bit of kind of root growing on this one, and that's quite common. If they've been lying for any sort of length of time as well, they will do that. But I just like to take all the outer edge off and all the little bits of skin, and we'll trim that. But these are for the compost bin, first of all. We can trim that down. Don't use that bit, that's fine. Now if that happens, you can actually pull this centre part out. Just be careful with your knife. But yeah, and you could still trim that and use the rest of it. I'll take that bit out. I'll keep the rest, that's fine. And this one as well, a little tiny bit here. That's fine, we can use the rest of that as well. So that's going to go in the compost bin too. I'm just going to give the board a little wipe with a bit of damp kitchen paper. All the skin and stuff inside. Okay, so just chop your onions into smaller chunks. So almost like a kind of maybe a centimetre, maybe less. Depends how small and whatever you like your onions to be. Just chop them. I'm in no way a chef, so please don't judge my onion chopping. So all you're doing is dicing your onions into small sections here, as small as you possibly can. There's not a lot of inside part of these onions, so because we get those centre bits out. So not perfect, but it'll do. Get ourselves a bowl. Okay. Clean up this horse's shirt. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to quickly show you as well. So as well as the onions that we have here, I peeled and chopped some potatoes earlier into fairly small chunks, and we'll be doing something with them as well, make a kind of Bombay potato type thing. But they're boiling just now. Back to my trusty bowl again. We have a couple of things for these. I use a lime, and if you can't get a lime, it might be easier to get these kind of bottles here, lemon and lime juice, which are quite good for that as well. So What I'm going to do is use our Patak's Tandoori marinade. I'm going to use one generous spoon. I'm filming this on the one at the moment. One generous spoon, so that's a fairly good spoonful. Just plunk it in your bowl. I'm keeping the fresh limes for my beer actually. I'm going to use this little lime juice. I've only got a little bit left of this. So a little bit of lime juice. This marinade will come in handy later on as well. I'm going to stick a little tiny bit of lemon juice in as well. What it does is helps kind of soften the onions a wee bit. And we're going to use a mango chutney to sort of change the spice of that. Now, you're going to need to put in quite a bit of salt. A lot of salt. What I tend to do as well is salt the onions. And you get a little bit of moisture coming out of the onions too. And a lot of black pepper. A bit more salt there. Got potatoes boiling over there. I'll just mix that around a little bit. Right, I'm going to add my onions to this mixture just now. And you can change this to be sweeter or spicier, whatever way you want, by adding more of the tandoori spice or more of the mango chutney. There's no cooking involved in this at all. Sorry, a bit shaky probably, but so it's starting to look a little bit like spiced onions already. I'm going to try and get the mixture all coated. Onions will be coated in this. You can make this up in advance and then stick it in the fridge as well. That works quite well. Pick that bit in here, put a wee bit with a spoon. Right, so what we're going to do is add the chutney. I reckon for that one big spoon you want to add about 3 of the chutney. 1, 2 and a third. As I say, you can change that to suit your own taste. Chutney's obviously sweeter. Take some of the heat out of that tandoori paste. Just slowly mix that around. Just try and keep getting the onions coated. And the last thing that you add, and again this can be to your own taste. Some people add mint, some people add coriander or cilantro leaf. So that's how it's looking at the moment. What we don't have is fresh coriander or fresh mint. What I do have in the freezer is some frozen coriander. Use this quite often. Get in the freezer department. It's quite kind of blocky. Just put some up in the bag. It's good for storage. You don't have any dying plants in your house. Coriander's quite hard to grow. It's got to be indoors in our climate. it's as easy as that. You can see the coriander in there. It's just getting that all mixed through as well. Some of it's a wee bit clumped at the moment until it defrosts a bit. You get the idea of that. And then just have a wee taste and see how it is. See if it's to your taste. So let's hear. That's pretty good actually, if I just say so myself. Lovely. Okay, so that's the spiced onions. Let's move on to see what we're doing with the potatoes. Okay, right, I was boiling potatoes, but they boiled over. So look at the state of my cooker, covered in starch. They're still simmering away here. I'm not going to boil them too much. I just want to soften them slightly because they're actually going to go in the oven. We're going to make them like kind of roast potatoes. We've got some chicken out, and I've got some natural yogurt, just a wee tub here. And I'm going to chop this chicken up, and I'm going to use our tandoori paste for kind of tandoori chicken as well. So I'll show you that in a sec. Just going to check the potatoes, drain them, and then get them ready to go in the oven with some spices. Right, so I've transferred the potatoes, they've been boiled, transfer them into a pan. I'm going to add some oil and some spices. Okay, we're ready to go into the oven with these now. So I've put in a mixture of different things: chili powder, a little bit of smoked paprika, garlic salt, thyme, coriander and cumin. What else to put in? Lots of pepper, lots of salt, and quite a generous glug of rapeseed oil. And they're just about to go in the oven now, and we'll see how these turn out. I've never done these before. This is a complete experiment type of thing, so we'll see how they turn out. Okay, we're on to the chicken now. So I've just roughly chopped the chicken, 3 breasts, into quite nice big chunks. We've got our natural yogurt, we've got our marinade, tandoori marinade, and I've got my clean bowl. So we've now got the spiced onions into a different storage bowl, and they can go in the fridge. What we're going to do is, when we're going to make up the marinade for here, in the bowl with the yogurt and the tandoori paste, and then we are going to put the chicken into it. So I'm just going to sit you down for a second, try and get some measurements here. Okay, so in the bowl I'm actually going to put the full tub of yogurt first of all. So you can use any type of natural yogurt, just unsweetened, unflavoured, anything at all. Greek yogurt, whatever, doesn't really matter, as long as it's just plain. And then, and again you can kind of judge this, depends how many you want to put in, but I'm going to stick in, mix it up a wee tiny bit. I'm going to put in 1 heaped at the moment. So what we see is it's starting to sort of change colour, goes a kind of pinky colour. And again, you can kind of do different things with this, but you could add more if you like it spicier or you like a wee bit more flavour. This is actually quite a good flavour anyway. Add a little bit more on that. And we'll add a wee bit of lemon juice. Okay. And then, clean hands. Stick your chicken in. Oops. This is because I'm holding the camera and trying to do this with my hand at the same time. Now your hand is covered in chicken anyway, so you could just give it a mix round. Make sure everything gets coated. Okay, I'm going to have to put the camera down so I can wash my hands again. Give me a sec. Okay, so normally I would feed this onto skewers and stick it onto the barbecue, but we're not going outside, and also I'm struggling to find the skewers at the moment, so what we'll do is we'll use a griddle pan. So this has been marinating in this. You can do that, put it in the fridge, leave it overnight if you want. This hasn't been in there long, but you can cook it straight away as well. And frankly, I've done this a little bit late in the day, so the kids are now asking me when dinner's going to be ready, so I'm heating this pan up. And we are going to griddle them. So let's see how we're going. Okay, we've got a pan, hot, bit of oil in it. Try just get it kind of coated a little bit. Can't really show you that because I'm trying to film at the same time. Right, let's see how this goes. This could be an absolute disaster. Cook half of this now and see how that goes. So our potatoes have been in for about 25 minutes so far, quite high heat. And let's see how we're going to potato. Put it in a few minutes. And the tandoori chicken is making a bit of progress too. That's quite good. And just to make sure that this is going to cook okay, I've actually transferred the stuff that I've already sort of cooked into this pan and doing a second batch here. What we'll do is we'll put it all into the oven together for a little bit extra, but just sort of caramelised outside, got that kind of cooking away. Do the same with this one, turn them, get them kind of nice and browned on both sides, and then I'll stick it in the oven for about 20 minutes. Okay, potatoes are out of the oven, looking quite good, nice and kind of crispy and stuff on the edges there. Second batch of the tandoori chicken has almost been done, and it's going to go into this tray, and that's going to go into the oven. And I've taken a little potato here to see what it's like. I'm letting it cool a wee bit. We'll get a taste and we'll see how that goes. Okay, one last little thing we're going to do here. I'm going to show you. We've done those kind of spicy potatoes. We've got our spiced onions in there. We've got our chicken in the oven. But if you can get a jar of mint sauce and any type of tomato ketchup, 2 spoons, what we do is we add, it's usually about kind of 3 or 2 to 1. Let's go for let's go for 3 of those. Might need a wee bit more than that. But you do this to taste as well. And then we use 1 spoon of mint sauce. Now I know you're probably going, I've never had mint sauce in my life, or maybe you actually like mint sauce, but there's your mint sauce in. It's quite strong. Mix the two together.
Smells like a pakora sauce.
And that's exactly what it is, it's a pakora sauce. So, what I never said, and what I should have said at the beginning, the tandoori chicken, the spiced onions, pakora sauce type of stuff, all came from a wee visit I did a couple of years back to Sandeep Munir's parents' house. His dad was very, very kind to show me a whole kind of different recipes, and it's lovely. I can tell by the colour I'm actually going to add a wee bit more tomato sauce to that. It's very dark brown at the moment, so you add a wee bit more tomato ketchup. So, and just by magic the oven goes, and that means the chicken's ready as well. So, Mara, I'm going to take the camera now and I'm going to film you, and I want you to take a wee dip of in fact I'll leave the spoon in it. You take a wee potato.
Okay.
Potato should be a wee bit cool now anyway, and take a wee dip in there, and then tell me how that is.
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
I like that.
Okay, so let's get the chicken out of the oven.